kept their breath when hope ran thin, who sang not loud but sang in truth, when silence pressed against their skin. The chant becomes the final mark, blood carved in wood, not set in flame, but held in ice and moving cloud. And how the land recalls a name. We are not asking to be saved, nor asking time to slow its hand. We only ask enough to know we lived as part of this hard land. If stories fade and words decay, if no one speaks of what we've across the moment, see no backward glance, no second thought. What stands ahead is what we face, not what we wish, but what we're taught. The chant grows firm, the rhythm set, no longer searching, no delay. We are not asking who we were, we choose who we will be today. Fear tries once more to find a voice, but finds no room within the sound. For fear dissolves where truth is held, and iron will has claimed the ground. The legs rise slow, the breath aligns, the world prepares to break or bend. We step as one into the storm that only living men can end. No turning back for those who see what awaits beyond the narrow gate. No softer path for those who know the price of walking into faith. We do not curse what lies ahead, nor beg the past to change its name. We meet the now with open eyes and steady hands prepared for flow. So mark this step and mark it well. The ground remembers what we do. We cross the line, we did not fall. We walk the fire straight and true. chest grow still and tight, they'll know a line of men once stood and chose the dark instead of flight. That is the song we carry forth, that is the reason breath remains, to leave behind a living sound the world remembers when it rains. So sing it slow and sing it true, let nothing false remain inside, for what we leave is not our blood, but how our final sound survives.
Stone does not move yet endure, breath does not last yet it is free. Between these truths we find ourselves, both bound and wild eternally. We learn from stone to hold our ground, from breath to move when time demands, to know when stillness is the key, and when to strike with open hand. The chant reflects this balance law, not fast, not loud, but deep and sure. A sound that lasts because it bends, a strength that breaks because it's pure. Steel is the child of stone and breath, forged where fire teaches pain. It carries both the will to stand and need to move through loss and gain. We sing not just of war to come, but of the way of being here, alive between the bone and wind, aware, unbroken, sharp and clear. If we must fall, let stone remain. If we must live, let breath be true, for both are needed to become the men the North requires us to. So sing with breath and stand as stone. Let neither fear nor pride command. We are the bridge between the two, the living edge of frozen land. step that cannot turn. The one that seals what we must be. The ground ahead is worn by gold. Who walked this path long before me? Each footfall echoes older names. Each breath aligns with ancient pain. We are not first, we won't be last. We only hold our moments play. The chant is quiet, almost gone. Like memory fading into stone. Yet every word cuts deep and clear. The truth we've always somehow known. No map exists beyond this point. No guide but will and steady nerve. The path appears beneath our feet. Only when we agree to serve. We do not ask how far it goes, nor what awaits us at the end. We walk because the north demands that men stand straight and never bend. If we arrive with bloodied hands, or never reach the other side, the walk itself will speak for us and say we lived, not merely tried. So onward, still through mist and fear, through steel and silence intertwined. We walk the road that shapes the soul and leaves the smaller world.
a stubborn flame. It lives because it chooses to, and dares the dark to do the same. We gather close not for the heat, but for the truth the fire reveals, that even coldest nights will break. For those who know what fire feels, the chant moves slow like rising ash, each word a spark the wind can kill. It feeds the strength we do not show. It sharpens iron into will. The fire does not promise life, it only offers honest light, to show us who we are inside, before we walk into the night. Steel reflects the dancing glow, faces carved by time and frost. Each man counts what he must give, not what he hopes or what he's lost. When fire fades and embers die, the cold will claim the ground again. But what was lit within our chests will walk with us beyond the end. So carry fire through the storm, not in the hand but in the breath. For only those who burn inside can face the dark and choose their death. the trust we do not speak, the way we know when one will fall, the way we stand when one grows weak. No single voice commands the rest. We read the signs in breath and stance. Each motion learned through years of loss. Each step a measured deadly dance. The chant is low, the tone is dark. It carries hunger, not despair. A sound that cuts like winter wind and teaches mercy not to care. We hunt not gold, we hunt not fame, we hunt the truth beneath the skin. For nostrils in breaking light and face the beast we carry. 'Cause we must fall, we fall as one. No lack turned and no regret. Always remember how we ran. The earth remembers how we And when the rage is silent again, and only tracks remain in snow, the north will whisper where we went and why those still hold. The blaze on low, the silence wide. The air is sharp as frozen thread. We stand between the now and then, between the living and
Before the drums are heard by you, they move inside the living chest, a pulse that strips away all fear and leaves behind what matters best. Each beat recalls an older war, a darker night, a longer road. We walked this path 1,000 times, with iron backs and heavy loads. Sound grows slow, the world grows small, the edges fade, the moments stay. No past, no future left at all, only breath and beating rage. Drums do not command or plead, they only speak what is already true, that every man was born to bleed.
chanter lines with drum and breath, a single force, a single tone. We step as one toward what waits. No soul alone, no heart alone. Keep the sound we couldn't keep. Silent fire, cold light across the waiting ground. Our chests rise slow, our breath is iron. No wasted word, no wasted sound. The past stands close behind our eye, each scar a lesson carved in skin. We learn to live where others die and call that place our origin. No rush of feet, no shaking hands. We move a stone beneath the sky. The north itself within our stands, the storm already passing by. The chant begins, not loud, not fast, a steady pull beneath the bone, a sound that binds the present past and pulls the future toward our own. Still remembers every name. It sings when drawn, it sleeps in blood. It does not care for praise or shame. It only knows the path it must. If this is where our story ends, let it be spoken without fear. We walked as wolves, we stood as men, and held the north forever near. So strike the ground and raise the sound. Let iron breath become our flame. We do not fall, we are the ground. The north remembers every name. and frost. My hands are sharp as winter's edge, by stories of what others know, and those no living man can hate. Stand alone, but never walk the dark apart. To trust the shield, to trust the bone, and need the truth inside the heart. Carry pine and snow. Our breath remembers ancient ground. Each step we take, the mountains know. Each name we speak becomes a song. The song we sing is slow and deep. It grows like ice across the sea. The promise made we swore to keep. The path we walk because we're free. No cloud awaits us at the end. No gentle rest, no silent street. But if we fall, the north will bend and carve a memory down.
The ravens circle low and wide, their wings cut through the morning mist. They know the names of those who fall, they never guess, they never miss. We read the signs, we feel the air, the silence heavier than steel. The birds descend, the gods are near, the world prepares for what is real. No prayer escapes our frozen lips, no mercy asked, no tears remain. We sharpen fate with steady hands and teach our hearts to welcome pain. The chant begins a low-toned hum, like earth remembering its past. A sound that says the end will come and only truth is meant to last. Each raven's eye reflects the flame, each feather black as ancient night. They watch us write our final names with iron breath and broken light. We march as one beneath their gaze, no soul alone, no path unclear. The ravens lead us through the haze where fear dissolves and will is clear. And when they feast on silent ground, they'll know our song, they'll know our tongue. For we were more than flesh and sound, we were the storm they circled on. Was caught in frozen skin before the fire, before the sea. Not sworn to win, but sworn to stand and face what waits for you and me. We carry more than blade and shield. We carry names we cannot break. The weight of suns, the weight of years, the vows the living never shake. No gold can buy the breath we give. No crown can bend the words we swore. We live by blood, by breath we live, and walk the edge of evermore. The song is slow, the night is wide. The fire listens as we speak. Each vow is carved from bone and tie. Each promise paid in blood we keep. If we fall, let earth remember. Not our end, but how we stood. As brothers bound by iron
oath awakens in the chest. We do not ask the gods for help. We only ask to face the test. So let the world be torn or whole. Our oath remains, our voice is one. We walk to war with open soul until the final song is done. Lock the shields and seal the ground. Let every step be carved in stone. In measured breath our strength is found. In iron will and marrow bone. The earth will shake when we advance. Not born of fear but heavy faith. Each shield a vow, each stance a stance. Each heartbeat forged to hold the gate. We do not rush, we do not flee. We move like walls the storm can bend. The world grows small, the moment free. As steel and breath and silence blend. Chant beneath the clan, low and deep like distant drums. This is the song our fathers sang when winter came and wartime come. Blood will fall but not in vain. The ground remembers every name. The shield wall breaks both bone and chain and leaves the world forever changed. Stand your ground and breathe as one. Let no fear enter the sound. We are the storm yet unbegun. We are the wall, we are the ground. When silence comes and smoke grows thin, and only ravens speak the truth, they'll say we stood, they'll say we sang, and broke the dark with iron youth. closing cloud. We fight not just for breath and land, but for the sound that follows us. The echo left in frozen air when steel and silence start to trust. The chant slows down, the rhythm fades, the moment stretches deep and wide. We think not of what we might gain, but what will last when we have died. Will earth remember how we walked? How steady was our final pace? Will wind repeat the way we stood when fate came close enough to trace? No song survives by sound alone. It lives in those who hear and feel, in knots that tighten years from now, that knowing men once chose this will. So sing it true and sing it slow, let nothing hollow shake the sound. For what we leave is not our blood, but how our courage held the ground. And when the north grows quiet again, and only snow covers the plain, the land will keep what we became, and speak our truth through wind and rain. We were not raised on gentle ground, nor taught to bow or turn away. The north itself was our first sound, demanding truth in every way. We learned to stand where others bend, to hold our breath in cutting wind, to face the dark without pretending that mercy waits for
the need to win, but by the truth worth dying for. If we must fall, we fall upright. If we must stand, we stand alone. The North will tell the world we came, unbroken, fierce and fully grown. So hear this song and understand what shaped our will, what made us real. We walked into the fire away because we were not meant to kneel. We do not call with lifted hand. We do not beg the sky for sign. The gods we know are carved in land, in storm and frost and broken pine. They speak in wind, they speak in cold, in hunger sharp and nights too long. They shaped our bones before we knew the meaning hidden in our song. The candle lines with frozen breath, the sound like ice about to break. It carries neither hope nor fear, only the truth we cannot fake. We feel their gaze not from above, but in the weight of what we face. In every choice that leads to war, in every step we cannot erase. Yo, yo, yo. Reply.
steady way. We move as one, not taught by rule, but shaped by laws and shared demand. Each step aligned by something old, each breath an oath we understand. The chant is low, the tone is deep, a current under flesh and bone. It pulls us forward, pulls us close, until the many feel like one. The ground responds to measured feet. The sound of shields becomes a wall, a living thing of breath and heat, that does not bend, does not fall. Steel strikes steel and sparks are born, but still the rhythm does not break. For iron moves by deeper law than fear or fury ever made. If one should fall, the rest remain. The line holds fast, the shape endures. For iron knows both loss and pain, and still its purpose reassures. And when the clash has burned itself, and silence crawls across the field, the ground will know how iron moves, as breath and bone and will congeal.
The night is heavy, stars stand still. The wind speaks low along the shore. We sit with fire and sharpened steel, knowing what the dawn is for. No laughter breaks the waiting air, no careless word escapes the ring. Each man prepares his soul to bear the call. lost that morning light will bring. The chant begins beneath the breath, not meant to rise, not meant to flee. A sound that walks the line of death and teaches hearts how calm can be. We think of home, but not with pain. We think of paths that led us here, of every loss and every gain that carved our will from doubt and fear. The fire grows weak, the silence strong. The world holds still, the time draws near. The night itself becomes the song that steals the mind and sharpens fear. When dawn arrives, we will not speak. Our eyes will say what words cannot. We meet the fate we did not seek, but chose the moment we forgot. So let the night remember this. Before the clash, before the cry, we stood in truth, in quiet strength, already ready then to die.
teaches fire how to run. We look around without a word, each face a mirror of our own. No man alone, no path unclear. The silence binds us into stone. Steel waits but does not yet awake. The ground listens beneath our feet. The world leans close to watch the choice we make before the forces meet. If fear appears, it finds no place, for fear requires a future dream, and we are fully in the now, as sharp and present as the scream. So let the horn remain unheard. Its work is done, the truth is clear. We move not by the sound it made, but by the will it left us here. We were born where cold and fire argue over breath and skin, where warmth is earned, not freely given, and strength is forged from loss within. The cold taught us to hold our breath, to measure steps and waste no flame. The fire taught us how to burn without destroying what we claim. charge, no blinders, so we move like embers under snow. Quiet now but burning deep, with truths the world will come to know. If battle comes, the fire awakes. If waiting holds, the cold remains. We carry both without regret, balanced in our blood and veins. So sing this song of ice and flame, of opposite forces intertwined. We are the proof that both can live inside one will, one heart and mind. Standing carries heavier cost, and falling ever truly could. For standing means to see it all, and choose the path you understood. Between them stands the living man, who will not bend or change his course. The chant grows firm, not fast or loud. To break the fragile line. the deepest, truest sound. We share as one. It holds because we choose to stand, not because orders told us so. This mind through broken days, through nights that tested every bone. It held when hope had thinned to dust, and fear had nothing left to know. The chant reinforces the relay. A sound like iron set in flame. It turns the many into one, and gives the line a living faith. When pressure comes, we lean as one. When one grows weak, the rest grows strong. The line adjusts but does not fail. It knows exactly where it belongs. Steel strikes and bodies press and fall. Yet still the line remembers shape. It bends with force, not with despair. It yields to nothing meant to break. If some must fall, the line absorbs. The loss without a single tear. For breaking once would break us all. conexões.